good evening, and welcome those weary, those heartbroken, those wretched, and those cursed, to a night of rot ever festering, blood ever spilt, pain never ending, and torment ever vile. Let the darkness wash over you, my friends, as our marionettes clow of the Tempest flow. Spores as Belladonna, Stervarte the Bard of Kor, burns as Skag the Facetious. The bastard Taigh chants as Flash the Vessel. And Wilhelm, the Purveyor of Destiny, retches as King Rhamus the Fourth. And we will deliver you a tale of the evil of humankind. Tonight, as we do each night, at the Theatre Macabre.
Well, what is a king if he does not lead? And a leader is what we three need.
Okay. Very well then.
You hear inside the cloak, "This fetid fool can't even lead a beer party into a brewery." As the knife rattles around inside your cloak. Sounds very similar to the to the hag. One accent wonder over here.
Also, every time you've randomly selected someone, it's been me. It's 3 times in a row. It's been me. There's been the first 2 randomly selected.
Obviously, a natural born leader. Okay.
It's called divine right.
Well, with that then. With that divine right.
Deeper and deeper into the fog.
The fog, again, grows thicker, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
You smell the rot.
Yes.
You smell the rot growing in the darkness, and you know it. It's where you started this journey, and you wandered past it, and you can decide to lean into the smell or continue upon a different path. You knew that in that pit there was more tunnels to explore, yet a creature gorged on the flesh of humans. Or you can continue to wander, but you sense it. I leave that to you, King.
Back into the dead or through the fog? A choice I put to all of you, but you first, Vessel. The rot of bodies is the finest rot of all. You desire the road back through them, or?
The pit we came from?
I suspect so.
But that pit won't take us to the tower. We know.
Do you?
To
An
the
amorphous
tower.
voice.
Very well then. Turning your back on rot, that seems unlikely.
No. New rot. I seek it. I already tasted that rot.
Oh. The choice has been made then, seek our own rot above ground. Forwards we go, further and further. If we're not walking in circles, rather than talking ourselves in circles.
Why not make me a...
It'll be a roll for something I don't have a bonus in.
I will say...
I don't have any strength. So.
Now you gain a sense. You have a direction. You have a compass. All of you. You know one point forever. And it is behind you. You can locate yourself. Circles, you can no longer travel. You now know where the pit is. You can now navigate slightly.
This feels a little bit like wandering home.
Home back amongst the bodies.
Well, usually I just wander and I find my way home. I don't really know where it is. This is a bit like that.
The fog continues. As you travel, it goes from crypts and larger statues to just crosses in the ground. From stones of more decoration to simple unnamed graves, and till it is just marks in sand and mud that define people. You hear the skittering of mice and creatures again. You are now aware of the absence that you had before, the lack of other living creatures. However, the ones that you hear now are all in the service of the undoing of beings, in terms of feeding. And looming from in amongst this, you see some rocks shaped and solid earth from the sort of muddy grassland that is sort of that surrounds. And it looks like it forms some sort of cavern out of a number of rocks growing up and out of the earth, and a light flickers inside, and it seems like a small enclosure amongst unmarked graves.
Now, caves, they're my favourite. It's where you find the most mushrooms. This must be the way.
As you step, you hear crunching of underfoot, and you think leaves, and you look down and it is roaches and bugs.
I am so sorry. Oh dear. Oh,
There's
early
probably
death for these ones.
one for every other footstep.
Belladonna's very carefully trying to not step on any of the roaches and probably failing.
Do they get more frequent as we get closer to the cavern?
They grow in number. Never enough to cover the floor, but enough that it is then one for every step. You feel like you will be dancing. Very much Belladonna. Some sort of tango.
You can't tango on your own.
Very true. As every good vampire knows. Right? All vampires must know how to tango, right? Roaches cover the floor. Yes, as you approach. And they skitter. It's a good word to say, skitter.
Where are you going, little friends? Are they like leading towards anywhere particular or just everywhere?
Just random. Chaos. Flesh eats a roach.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Done.
You reach down into the fog and find the tastiest of roaches. Its
The fattest.
carapace shines with a purples and bronzes. It's beautiful. It's even more scarab-like, baby. And you stare at it, and its eyes, its little tentacles, look up at you. It's delicious.
What would happen if I used my scroll of unmet fate to reawaken the dead roach that Flesh has just eaten?
Oh my god. Do it.
Do it.
Yes. Do it.
Do it. All the gifts now. I just want every single face filled with, apart from our faces, of just do it gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm gonna cast my scroll of unmet fate on the dead roach, and it will awaken with terrible memories. I'm the most esoteric of the esoteric hermits. What would you like? You would like a presence.
Presence check.
10.
Unfortunately, your power cannot traverse through the rotted course of the rotted not corpse, but the rotted flesh that is Flesh the vessel, and beyond to this measly creature. You cannot find it within the maze that it her innards, and the power dissipates into the air.
And this
Flesh was almost a vessel for something else.
This does damage to me, yes?
No. Only on a... Oh no, sorry.
Oh.
Yes, it does. As you do this, you feel the power spark off your hand, and it burns down deep into your veins. You lose 2 of your lovely health, and you are dizzy, a little bit disorientated.
Heck.
Oh, well, that didn't go very well for you.
For a whole hour, your powers will not work as intended
Oh my god.
unless you make higher rolls.
Here comes the bad guy.
Skag's feeling arc.
A little closer to the death that some of you seek. And when I say a little closer, I'm knocking on the door.
What is your numbers?
If I had to put a number on it,
Yes.
On a scale of...
On a scale
on
of
a scale,
1 to
on
1.
a scale of 1 to 1, I have 1. But it was worth it.
I
It
feel
come
like
for us all.
the classic D&D rulers, like, if it's funny, you just do it.
Yeah.
It tracks in all RPGs. You get closer after you attempt your trick, and you hear the sound of water. Sound you have not heard yet. The smell is rancid, but it is living rancid. It is the sweat of a being who has not washed in years. It permeates the air as you get closer. And you smell rot, but like food and like the bins you've left out for weeks in the sun. It is good. And you walk towards the opening with the light. It is clearly firelight.
There's someone in here.
Do we hear
A new
anything?
You hear scratching and moving. You can make me some dices to find out. You can avail your dice upon a table. How's that for a riddle version of rolling dice?
What rolls would you like for?
Presence, I'd say. Basically, everything is presence apart from fighting.
Belladonna crit failed.
Okay. Anything over a 12?
No. Another 10.
14.
14.
Nope.
Flesh. You are invigorated by your meal. You feel, that was so tasty. Oh, yum. It also had some rot left in its own belly. Mother is happy and satiated and resting on this food. So you wander and feel the air and smell and listen, and you hear the sounds of scratching larger than the beasts and the mites, and a humph of a older gentleman. You hear them making noises like they do when they get up from a chair, as I do nowadays. Get away! Get away! But very quiet, but you hear it deep in the cavern. You hear the noises of this elderly gentleman speaking to his beasts. You assume?
Do I think he is speaking to the roaches?
I think with a 14 you know he's talking to things. And you can deduce with that intelligence, I'd say.
Flesh is gonna turn around. A people. And pets. In there. In that room. We're going in. Yes?
I like pets.
Well, I'm sure it will be fine then.
I've kept pets before as well.
Oh, all of these people with pets.
I don't keep my pets. They keep themselves.
Flesh is a pet.
And the bird's pet is his father, so...
Ooh, a pet. Nay. I think not.
A king has many, many pets. That's how they think of their subjects of this, I'll bet.
So we've all had So we've all had a pet, but Flesh.
But Flesh is the pet.
Yes. It is.
So in a way, you have a pet. It's you.
This riddle. Flesh gets it. Flesh gets the riddle. Finally, Mother. Did you see it? Things are going well. Things are going well for Flesh today. I'm going. And I'm walking into the old man zone.
I'll follow.
Yes, I will follow.
Okay. You walk into this rocky opening into the light. You notice when you get closer that There is some old wood boards, doors that have been left on the side, and there is what is nothing more than trash piled around this enclosure. And as you get in, that smell and that rotting smell is just great. That sort of sickly, sweet, leftover banana smell is there. And you hear the voice. Ah! Get off! Ah! Come here! As its figure in the dark of the light of this fire in the middle of the room sort of flickers, and his shadow passes onto the wall, and it is spiked and craggled of hair, and it hunched over with a crook in the back, and it leans over, and you see only the shadow appearing as it is off from your view, as it leans down into what is a floor of moving creatures. There is nothing but creatures on the floor, and it picks up one and goes, you, yes, come here, yes. You're pretty, yes, okay, yes, you come here. Oh, and he moves over to a table in the distance. Again, you see in the light flickering his movement. You and this one. You like this one, yes. And he puts them down. Yes, you be friends, yes. When it disappears, God, no more for today, yes. Food, maybe. It sits down in the corner. You can walk further in.
I worry that the man we find may not possess the clearest mind.
I see no problem with that.
There's probably food somewhere. You weak, yeah. You hear the crunching of beasts and bones, like the crunch of what you heard flesh eat.
He has the same taste as the vessel here.
Hey, they voices.
Hello?
Voices.
External
No.
voices for once, I think.
Voices outside?
I think so.
Don't like voices outside. Voices in here, keep control. Who are you? Why you come here? Voices.
We're trying to find our way somewhere.
Ta! No, fine. Voices stay outside. Safer.
Safer? Are you not safe?
No, stuck. Horrid. Ugh. I wish out.
Then why don't you come out?
Not ready. I find way out from here, yes.
I think, and turns to the others, I think this man might need some guidance.
There are more of you. I don't
There's
like more
four
of
of
you.
us.
4? There
Well-
were 4 here as well. They'll die, like everyone, die. I find way out, though. I find way out. Breeding, red whale. It works. It will work.
Breeding.
The cockroach, them, yes. They fly, these beasts. Fly, show how you fly, stupid, fly. And you see some of these creatures up and fly. They get big and they fly.
And you wish to fly with them?
You wish to fly? You fly? Maybe.
What is your name?
Name? I don't know. It's gone in the wind, like everyone. In the ground, in the dirt.
Well, that's exciting. You get to pick a new one.
When I leave, I get name. Hero. Valiant. Powerful. Yes.
Good name, hero.
What?
Valiant, powerful, yes. Strong name.
Something, yes. When I prove I get out, the others die.
Perhaps we can help you if you let us come in the cave.
Make room. Come on, then. Make room. But don't get close.
Okay.
Stay beyond the fire. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
And you see the animal, the little creatures part and create space around the fire. You notice that the floor is covered in other things. Some not so salient, not so pleasant to be walking amongst. So you may step amongst the filth. There are spaces of refuge closer to the fire. But someone has lived here for years, decades, you do not know, and has probably not left.
Beetles, roaches, many species surrounded by this poor wretch's feces.
It feeds them.
This
It is good for them. Yes?
It's a lot of nutrients, to be fair.
It is circles. I eat them, they eat me, it's easy. It works. Do not judge. He flicks these curls and strands of wiry hair, as if he has some semblance of dignity retained.
my place is not to judge, nor test. I only ask that we may rest.
Rest? Fair. Rest by fire. But stay on other side. You realize he sits on a trash throne. He's created some sort of pedestal upon which he can sit. And he gazes upon it on the other side of the fire. There is a nook amongst the rocks. There are other ways out of this space. But,
Beyond the fire, presumably.
no. One beyond the fire. One beyond the fire, but not towards him. So you enter from the south. To the east he sits. To the north, there is another entrance. And to the east next to him, there is another entrance. With the presence of all of you, you even notice. The water sound is from the north, from opposite from you, not near him. The sound of water rushes beyond. Sit at fire, eat small ones. The big ones I like to keep. They are getting bigger.
That's good.
Yes, take long time. Get bigger. You do not know.
Have you tried breeding them with other things?
Yes, that they don't like it.
Oh. I just thought it might be like potion making, where you try mixing lots of different things together and sometimes it surprises you.
I am no witch. I know dead animals. And they grow bigger. And he go, see this. Karlach, come to me. And you hear from the crypt down in the tunnel, a creature probably the size of a dog that is a cockroach comes up and sits and lays by his side and flitters its wings like that. Kala is my prize. Best show. Bigger, right?
Beautiful.
Yes, she is.
I've never seen one so big.
No, it take long time. Kala, I'm very special.
And you're going
Craig
to fly out
is
of
dead.
here?
Craig is dead though, unfortunate. But
Oh.
yes. So I need find new mate for Kala.
Well, we better get growing then.
Yes, I try. So I can fly. He doesn't say that. I'm just doing that so that I can saw the rhyme. He every time you make a hum, he's gonna hum with you. You laugh. Yes. I did not laugh while. Like my old friends. But they dead. So
What happened to them?
they got red and rotten at morgue and that's fog, it all gets everyone. That's why I stay here. Don't move.
The fog was saying quite nice things, actually.
The
Although
fog,
its cousins did... Yeah, its cousin did try to kill us, though.
you speak weird words. Do not like.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I don't like many things.
I like lots of things.
Good.
I don't like graveyards, though, so I'd like to get out of here.
Yes, well, so would I. But I try and no, doesn't work. And when I
What's
alone,
keeping- What exactly is keeping you here?
the fog. There's no way out. I wandered for a while, nothing.
There's no way out of the fog.
I no find way.
How,
You
how
find
long,
way.
How long you wander for?
I wander for time and then I give up and I find here, seem warm. There's water nearby. Survive.
How much time? How many daybreak?
Daybreak. I have not seen daybreak for time. Same time. No daybreak here. Just fog, just dark.
Hard to keep count of daybreaks anyway when you've seen lots.
There are no daybreaks, no way to find time. There is just... I fall asleep, I wake up, I fall asleep. I do my thing.
Is there another way somewhere towards
Yeah.
that water? Or is it just closed off?
You can go water. You can find tree at the end of water.
Tree?
Yeah, it leads... Water lead to more death. I do not wish to go that way.
The tree is death.
No.
All trees are death.
The tree is at the crossroads, and then you find the sewer, and the sewer is full of things that I do not wish to fight. You can... It's too dangerous. Alone.
Well, we have the magic number with one besides. Do we stand a chance against this fight?
I do not know you. I cannot tell. How strong are you?
Well, on a scale. No.
Belladonna just points to flesh.
Well, she looks formidable, but you... King, I guess? Or crown prince? You look dead, nearly. You...
Nearly dead.
hermits look nearly dead, and you are... I don't know. But yes. A tough challenge ahead, but... And at end of tunnel, all you get to is castle, so what? What you want? More death.
The castle of the Shadow King.
Well, who else? There's no other castle. What you want?
Well, it's death now or death later.
It's all death. It's all death, death, death.
Take the death where you can choose, I say.
Yeah. This way. He points behind him. There's tombs. More tombs. Skeletons that will eat your face. Up to you. Weird fountain at end I don't like. I'd never go near it, scared me. You can go, fountain. Other than that, I find a pit of death, and then I come here. All I find.
Nothing.
Water. Tree.
Yes.
This seems like the way for me.
Oh.
If there are things that wish us harm, then I see no reason we should be alarmed.
It's clever.
We seek a prize
Oh.
that's oh so rich. We already have the head of a lich. What more is sent to test us for? Who knows? Of that, we cannot be sure.
You fight Lich? And alive?
Well, fight is an exaggeration. Our vessel felt the power of her goddess, and there is very little left of the lich.
But we
Only-
keep
Maybe
the
you
best
strong.
part.
Only rotten ashes we all must be eventually.
You must be strong. Maybe, Way. I come with you. I help you way out.
Would you like that?
Well, the breeding is gonna take longer. I lost Skag. So I have a color only. I don't know if I want to wait another however for another one and then get bigger. If you'll take me, I'll come with you.
Of course, if that's what you want.
Well,
A pet.
better than this. Me, a pet? Okay,
Oh,
I don't mind. I don't have much, so I don't do tricks.
no. Why would pets do tricks?
I don't know. It's what I've never had pets apart from these. I'm not going to lie. I might have made them do tricks.
Flesh does some tricks.
Really?
Yes.
They're very deadly tricks.
Oh, I have no
So nice.
magic. If that's what you mean, no magic. No.
You bring the roach.
Yes, yes, of course. Carla, prize. Not leave Carla to these roaches. Peh. I also have this, and he pulls out a whip, which is barbed the whole way.
Okay.
It's all I have.
Stavart
And
has a
there's the
question for
episode's title.
Stavarte.
Hamilton.
Yes,
Can I roll the D4 yet to try and get my hit points back?
yes,
Does this
This
count
counts as a rest.
catching a breath?
yes.
That's a 4. Hooray, back to full.
Hooray for life.
Hooray for 4 hit points.
I will also.
It's better than 0.
I will roll mine too.
Also, when your maximum is like 9, 4,
Just-
5 is good.
Just don't take damage, lol.
Yeah, don't take damage, lol.
We all took damage, didn't we?
Yes. At some point.
Perhaps
you took
we
damage.
should all rest.
You can all take rest as you enjoy this roach herder's warm fire. As you realize the fire is heated by his own shit.
Yeah.
We all will roll the points of hit as we luxuriate in the crazy man's shit.
I love it.
Yes. So we go or not? You want to rest? Okay, yes. Water, I got water in bucket.
No, we're
No?
fine. No,
You can grab water from water and literally just
no, it's fine. Yeah.
get Carla to go get water.
It's,
No?
I don't.
Not on your
speak
behalf.
I only speak for myself, but
Okay. You? 3 water?
Yes.
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 Carla,
course.
bucket, go. Water.
I suspect with all the talking
Water.
that she will be doing, they'll be rather hoarse.
I think I will give it a miss. I have no desire to drink your water.
Not my water. Sewer from castle. Water, still water. You see Carla with a bucket on the back go down to the thing with a couple of other roaches sort of following. And she goes to the water, comes back with sloshing water. It's grey and filled with some lumps. Good water. Yes, lucky. You got food in water. Sometimes you
Even
don't get
better.
food in water. Good for stomach. He punches his stomach and you realize he's quite paunched. Yes.
He's caked up for real.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I'd have some water. And he just sloshes with a little bit of like stuff. Yum. Good. I'll drink water if you wish. Okay, where we go? Where you want to go? Which way? We go out down the sewer? We fight horrible troll-like thing? Or go down, out and wander fog? Happy to lose more. But lose more. Find way out, hopefully. 4 more chances.
It sounds like the water's where we need to go.
Okay. We need whip. Definitely.
You say that there is some kind of troll. That sounds like a chance for us to roll. My rhymes are getting increasingly better when they become increasingly meta.
That is all I have for you. Take inspiration, an extra omen. Take an extra omen upon yourself for such rhyming. All of you see some sort of red crown fall upon Stavarte's character as he gains the omen of the eagle. Yeah. So, okay. Well, you rested now.
I think
Yes.
so.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I better say goodbye. You can't follow if you wish. Whatever. You're free to do what you do as roaches. There's lots of shit to eat here, right? You don't need me. Carla, you want to come? You come with me? Good. She looks up. A little face looks up. That little... Goes. Yes, happy, Carla, happy. More food in river anyway. She would like go down. So, yes.
Better they end up food than just floating in the sewer.
I don't know. Where sewer go? Maybe to sea.
True.
Sea sound nice right now. Beach.
But if they end up in the sea, then that's fine too. They feed the fishes.
Yes.
It all
You
finds
only
a way
speak
somehow.
truth.
I speak my truth.
Good.
The truth. Not an easy thing to speak.
Very true. Well, this is awkward silence now, so what do we do?
Towards the
Down
water,
to the
head towards the sound of water.
That's great. I don't have name. I don't need know your name. We go. You die, I won't hurt you. As in, I won't bury you, but I won't, I will just put you on side at least. I won't just give you to animal. And then I walk on. Okay? That rules? Good? We're happy with that?
Flesh. I think you should name him.
Names are powerful. I like names.
Yeah.
And
Choose
you
wisely.
are our pets.
A name conveys power, does it not?
It does. Whoever gains me gains lot power. Not so sure. But hey, what have I left?
Well, I believe that giving someone a name requires them to accept it.
Also,
Well, it's up to you.
true. But
does
also,
it?
you giving me name gives me bond to someone better than alone here with roaches. Bond
Did-
is
Did you accept your name when it was given to you?
Yes.
you can change your name. No one defines you by your name. You are
I chose
free.
mine myself.
No one defines you by your name.
Well, your name is yours to choose. You can change it.
It is.
Yes. Who told you otherwise?
Well, my father and his father, I suppose.
And it's a bloody good one at that. Wasted upon you. Oh,
There it is.
weird voices come. More voices from outside. Oh
More
no.
voices indeed. The fourth of my name, and yet always
See?
seemingly the smallest.
You really did not choose your name. Your name was given to you wasted, second hand, like the shit my things eat.
Of course, it was handed down.
Well, more chance for you to change your name. Why don't we both get name?
Perhaps. I doubt the name will be needed anymore. I suspect my name has been taken and given on.
Exactly. Well, okay. Why don't we name me and this king?
But the king already has a pet. You heard it. You heard it speaking.
Don't like his pet?
Oh.
Rude.
Oh, but you haven't seen it.
Oh.
What if it's an excellent thing?
Make up for it. Like Carla, she's not funny, but she's big. So
Don't listen
good.
to him, Carla.
No, she knows she doesn't like jokes. She never laughs at any of mine.
You're funny?
Well, maybe not, so fair play.
This is not a funny pet. You're not very big.
No. Well, if I
What
stood
do
up
you
straight, I
do?
probably would be.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you have? What do you do? You have no tricks.
I have whip. I have Carla. I don't know. That's it. Simple man.
Is that
Came
how
to
we
graveyard.
know you?
How do you know me?
By
You
your
don't.
whip? Is that your special thing?
No. Not much special. Carla special. Big cockroach.
But you made her that way.
Yeah.
That makes you both special in your own ways.
Maybe.
We can't call you Carla.
Well, no, that'd be confusing.
We already have one of those.
Yes.
So you are Whip.
I am Whip. Okay. It's a cool name.
And
Yeah, I
I'm
take.
Flesh.
Flesh. That
And-
is
And you're
equally
Whip.
flesh and whip.
Lord
Sound-
Whip.
Barbed whip, right? That's what the whip is. Okay.
That's too many names.
Okay, so I'm just whip.
You're just Whip. Lord Whip.
Lord Whip. Better.
Lord Whip of the shit room.
Okay.
And that's it?
Feel you're taking the mick out of my room, but fine.
It's an
Yes.
excellent room.
Okay.
She's just describing it
And it's yours.
based on what's in there.
If
True.
it's
There are
Any-
more cockroaches and shit, but fine. Yes, and fire, but fine. I understand. And rocks, but fine. Yes.
Lord Whip of the
If it's
shit
any
room.
consolation, any domain in the world is primarily rocks and shit anyway.
It's very true.
From
you see
a
the
member
sewer,
of
that is-
the aristocracy, like
Yes.
you now.
Okay, yes, the king and the lord. Could I say Lord Whip of the Room of Shit because it rhyme a bit more? Well, it's something.
You may.
Okay. I don't mind. Better to die with a name than no name. Maybe they run out of chalk, so I only get Lord Whip, and that's fine.
We can hope. But we make lots of things too.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
I hear. What?
The deaf.
Well, yes. It's everywhere.
We make it.
Make it.
And we are going to gather the top of the king. And we are going to trade it. And with the top of the king, not this one, the other one, the bad one. We're going to spend it like a coin, and then we are all going to choose the end that we desire, because we are all coming to an end.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, but fine, yes.
It's even better. It's even better. So you can have one too.
Should I be worried?
And,
He looks
and
at the
you're
others.
fine.
You should
It's fine.
always be concerned around this one.
True, yes, okay. Alright, well,
But
go.
better with us than against us.
yes.
That is also true. We've seen the power that she can wield, and it is. There isn't a word really to express.
But
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. And we are leaving now. Gather
Okay,
your
We
things.
are.
Okay. Right, let's go. I'm kind of confused, but what more is there?
That's not
I'm
your
just here to
job.
wander along for the ride, so you can join me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, if you have not left your shit room for a long time and you are not quite sure how, you can watch me whip.
Okay.
I will show you how.
Okay. Thank you. Nice to have friendly face. I follow. To be honest, I'm happy to have friends. It's weird. Again. Well, I will follow. Happy.
Into the
What's the score then?
sewers.
That's the most excited I've ever heard anyone be to descend into that particular avenue.
If you've never seen a family of rats have their
No.
midday meal,
I
You
do
haven't
my
seen
best
anything.
to avoid rats. I don't know how you picked that one out.
Also, you'll be surprised what people chuck down toilets. Lots of good shit, and I mean that in a different way. But yes, I found things. See, and he pulls out like little trinkets of like gems. See, I have these. I found these. The people in the water. They're quite expensive gems, actually. And there is big ruby, probably worth very loads. See? People chuck this in sewer, so maybe more people should be excited about going down. I keep these, but you can. I don't. What can I do with them here? They are useless here. But when I get out, I be rich man.
you're already rich. You've
Well,
got
no,
so many
what's-
cockroaches.
Well, yes, in the land of the dead, cockroaches makes man rich, I imagine. But rich in not the things that men want, but fine. Yes.
You can eat those.
It's food. It's good.
And
Water.
so they are better.
Yes, true. But if I am in city with Ruby, I could eat like, well, a king.
City.
Don't like cities.
We do not. go to the city to die?
Well,
Plenty of cockroaches in the city.
yes, but also bed and warmth and not dead things all around.
You'll end up
Can
here
find
anyway.
doors.
Yes, one day, but at least then you are dead yourself instead of undead as me, or not dead or whatever. I'm not undead, but you know what I mean, as in, might as well be.
Undead?
Well, perhaps these sewers and what's at the end of them can lift your spirits a bit.
I doubt it. I think we probably all die, but it's okay. It's better. At least we tried.
Well, then that's the next adventure.
Well, yes, I guess so. Be nice to do something, though, first. I was a young man when I came here.
Do something.
Yes. Don't want whole life to be just about making Carla, no offense. But, you know, be nice to have done something fun.
Fun.
Then why don't we go take care of a troll?
Fine, yes.
That sounds like fun.
Well, yes, guess so. Let's go.
Let's
Then.
go.
Fine.
Let's
So-
make our way, not a moment too soon, into the sewers, away from the shit room.
And with that, he gets up and dusts around and picks up a few trinkets from his throne. Things of money and value, things of personal value, you think. They cannot be of real value. Some notes and some drawings. Some things that seem personal. He picks up behind the chair, sorry. He pulls out a pouch and puts it in, holds his hand there for a while, and nods and then walks on. Towards the sewer, that way, okay? Who lead? The king? Or the flesh? Or the druid? Or the eagle man?
Oh, the Lord.
Or the lord? You want me to go first?
Lord
No
Whip,
way.
the navigator.
Oh dear. Right, okay.
Another title. You've got such a long name now.
It is getting bigger, yes. Luckily, they will run out of chalk soon before they get to shit room, so we'll get there. Keep adding more. Okay. You see the way is an archway, and it's actually quite carved with columns on either side, and it has pediments, and it is written in a language that has been destroyed over time from its ancientness. It's from age, but also from erosion, and so the words are lost. But Rhamus, with his learning, will know the old tongue and know that this says something along the lines of the sewer of the king, and it leads down towards the rushing water sounds. It's damp and it's lined with a few cockroaches, and they flitter, as well as rats and other creatures. Stalactites of green and grey fall from the sky, from the ceiling, and coalesce of salt deposits. And it is darker. The light of the fire is behind you, and it slowly dissipates as you get towards the sewer. But the fog, it lifts. And slowly but surely you
It's
get
nice
to...
to meet you, Fog.
Ooh. As you get to the sewer, you hit the water, and there is little light. It has a domed ceiling with a small rill, like a gully above, where light comes through from the moon and into the space. So there is some moonlight, and there's two edges, like a classic sewer, that you can walk along with the water that runs in between, and it sloshes. at the junction, you see the roots of a tree forming through and cracked in the ceiling from the other side. And they reach down into the sewer. And there is a opening carved in the rock on the other side that seems to go towards the tree.
Well, I'd quite like to see this tree.
You want to see the tree? Okay.
Of course. What kind of tree is it?
Well, it's in a graveyard, so what do you think the tree is used for?
Well, what it's used for doesn't necessarily dictate what kind of tree it is.
Well, tree not living anymore. And neither are the things on it. It's not fun. Recommend not going.
It's a tree.
No. Druid. Trust me, this tree is dead. And all things on it are dead. Nothing for you
That
here.
doesn't matter. Nearly
Okay.
everything's dead at some point.
Okay, you want to see tree? Let's go see tree.
My,
Why don't you
This
want to see
does-
the tree?
this does not bear our contemplations, this tree, and its macabre decorations.
See, he understands.
I came here to wander. You're not letting me wander.
Okay. We are at the impasse. I am new, so I will stay out of awkward conversation.
It's okay. I want to see the tree, but to be honest, I thought it was on the way, and apparently it's not. So
Well, it's just up there, through hole. You go up, you go inside tree, come out.
go inside.
Yeah?
I used to sleep inside a tree at some point.
Okay. I would say weird, but I've lived in my own shit for nearly a decade, so... Yes.
I don't sleep inside a tree now, but
Well,
I
clearly.
did. Now,
Okay.
I sleep under the stars. And sometimes it rains, but actually, you get really cold when it rains. And, you know, it's easier to fall asleep when you're cold than it is when you're hot. So, actually, it's quite nice.
That's nice. I have not seen stars for such long time.
They get old after a while, to be honest. They're always the same. Well, they're the same every year, but I digress.
They're
Sometimes
the
they say
same every
things.
year?
Yeah. We follow
Okay.
the stars on one day, next year, same place.
No way.
Yeah.
Blowing my actual mind. Okay, well, feel free to go up.
Well, can I maybe just look? Skag?
Birds roost in trees, so birds know best, and what you find in this tree will be no nest.
Oh, I don't expect it to be. It might learn something. Well, it is always good.
Maybe a final place of rest.
Maybe. Every final place of rest is a place of rebirth eventually.
Not in this place.
Mhm.
The only rebirth is undeath. Not real.
Well, it doesn't have to be rebirth now. Do you know, there's a flower that only blooms after a fire called the fire lily. It sits in the ground, the seeds, dormant for decades, years or decades. And once there's a fire, everything burns and everything is dead, but the fire lily can then bloom. So I have faith that something can live eventually.
Well, hold on to that. That is powerful hope, but unfortunately I lost mine. But you hold on to it. I don't think seeing tree will do anything but deter, but maybe. You seem like you have strong will. So, let's go.
Okay. Just let hold my foot. How about that?
Okay. Do you go across?
Okay. Yeah.
There's a rickety bit of like wood that covers across like some planks that make a small bridge to the other side. And the carved opening is in the rock and it's been broken apart until it becomes dirt. And then in the dirt there is it sort of sweeps up in like a corkscrew shape.
Okay.
And you can crawl up. You can't walk.
Yeah,
and there are
crawl up until I can kind of get a good view of whatever's inside this tree, and then kind of stay where I am.
Bits of wood that have been like stuck in, and then sometimes it's just the root that you're holding onto until you get in. And you're inside a tree. And there are ropes hanging like the bells of a church. Just ropes there on the inside.
It's a rope tree. Never seen one of those.
Yeah.
Not from the inside, anyway.
Yeah. There is a door out, and there is lights for holes in the door higher up.
He like looks around and like looks at the door and is like, I promised Skag that I wouldn't go any further. Just gonna have a look. Okay, fine. Can I like scratch reach any of the bark, maybe even like some of the roots or the planks that have been put in, and just like break some bits off?
Yeah. Very easy.
Like,
yeah.
Break a few bits off. Put them in my bag. Save that for later. Okay. And takes like one last look around and it's like, this is a really weird tree. And we'll turn around and come back down.
You hear a whistling of wind as you're in there. Sound.
No need to be so rude. Gosh.
And you see the ropes sway as the wind, and they sort of pull up and down like waves. It's peaceful. That bark, has more energy than bark normally has. And you retire away. And back down you climb to your friends.
Well, Lord Whip, you were right. That's definitely a weird tree.
Yep.
What a
Did you
day.
go out? Well, yes. Did you go outside?
No.
Good.
No, I promised. I said I'm just gonna have a look. So I just had a look.
Why
That's good. Well, it's best not to know. Best just to see the beauty inside than the horror of the outside.
So you know.
Yes, I've been there.
Well, what's outside?
It's more death.
Whip.
It's more death. I think
Small
we spare
death?
your friend the truth. Unless she wishes it. I hate when people spoil a movie.
Whip has a secret.
It's no secret. I'm happy to tell, but I only ask people ask, and the people I feel deserve to ask the question. They ask the question.
Well, flesh doesn't deserve to ask a question.
No, I just feel that all of you need to agree before you hear the answer. Knowledge is very powerful. Once the knowledge is out, it cannot be taken back. And so it is unfair to deem that knowledge on people who are not ready for it.
That's very wise.
So, if you wish to know, I will tell, but if you do not wish to know, I will whisper in the ears of those who do.
I think if you tell me, it will ruin my fun of experimenting with these bits of bark.
Fair, so I will not tell.
Flesh seeks knowledge.
I didn't hear what you said there, Flesh.
Flesh seeks knowledge.
Flesh, okay. And he comes up to you and he whispers in your ear, and if you want to not know, that is, Belladonna, you can close your ears now, because I cannot whisper.
I should take my earphones out.
all the noose, all the ropes inside, they hold bodies sitting on nooses on the tree. The tree is just a hanging death. My friends hang there. Me, I do not. It is not pretty. It is a reminder of all the failures I've made. And the failures of others. And those who seek to escape and never do. If you want to, unless anyone wants to reply to that.
Too much hair.
So, there's the truth to those who wish to know.
I've heard better secrets.
Well, again, as I say, it's not secrets, it's just knowledge untold. It's the difference. One is forcefully hidden, the other is with thought and with knowledge from the others. Anyway, I'm sure if we keep standing here and talking, Troll will find us soon.
Is that better, or should we find it?
I don't know if it makes much difference.
Fair enough.
Depends more on what mood it is in, I assume. If it's hungry, which it normally is, it's probably bad. No D6s to roll there, they're flesh. But I will allow if you wish. This is the meta episode, basically, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
why not? Okay, I lead then. Continue. And with that, the creature, human, aged man, with wiry hair, with the hung back, wanders, turns away from you and holds with his little cockroach ahead of him. And you walk into the moonlight of a sewer, stinking, in search of a troll. And we will leave it there.